Hey, you're watching Velo News TV. I'm Neil Rogers here with Columbia's George Hincapie. George, one stage in the bank. Tell us a little bit about how yesterday went for you and for the team. We saw the team at the front driving it perhaps a little early. Where were you, and what was your feeling about the last 10K?
Yeah, it was pretty hectic descending down into that climb there. The team was really good. I was caught a little bit behind, about 15 back, and Kim might have gone a little early, but at the time it was an awesome attack, and we didn't know how strong Valverde was, but he clearly showed he's one of the strongest guys in the race, and we were very content with how the team rode yesterday.
What was your position when Karakin attacked? What was your vantage point when Valverde went? Where were you then? Was that when you were 15?
Yeah, I was actually I was right behind Kim. I was trying to get up there, but he'd gone right before I got to him. And he went really strong, so we thought he still had a chance. And even from the TV, you could see that he got caught with about 100 meters to go, and Valverde was super strong, but Kim was right up there with him. So it was a great effort.
Yesterday, a good test run for the lead-out train for today.
Yeah, I think more tomorrow is going to be a good day for Cavendish. Today we got to see if he makes it over that last little bump on the run into the finish. If he does, we'll do the same thing as yesterday.
Conditions not ideal. I mean, the clouds overhead. It's very windy. Question actually from our tech editor, Matt Pasoka, was wondering, with so many different wheel choices, how do you base your selection? How do you base your wheel selection?
We run the 60 mil carbons pretty much on all the flat days. It makes it a little bit tougher to handle on the windy days, but they're still faster and they're comfortable wheels, so we get used to them even with the windy conditions.
Yeah, even in the crosswind, it's still a better wheel. Well, we had a pretty interesting reader question today, and it actually comes from Drake Sladke, and he's in the military. I think he's in the Army here, and he's in Afghanistan. And he says, he's had a rough year. He actually emailed us last year and sent a question, and he's still in Afghanistan. And he says, I was wondering if you could ask Big George, how do riders keep from getting cynical about everything bad that has happened in the cycling world in the last few years?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, it's been tough for a lot of guys, lots of teams. But on a personal level, I'm part of a great organization, which I have a lot of trust in and faith in. And I think the fans can have a lot of trust and faith in our organization. And, I think in general the sport's cleaned up a bunch. And I can honestly say I think it's one of the cleanest sports out there. So I think, and we're on the forefront of testing. We do more than any other sport out there. So you got to have more faith in us.
Not to mention, you completely love your job. You enjoy what you do. That goes a long way as well, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is at the end of the day, it's just sport. And like you said, was it Drake?
Yeah.
Has been in Afghanistan for a year, and I'm sure he's suffering a lot more than we are. And hopefully, any little successes that we get will, give him a little bit more morale to keep doing what he's doing and honoring our country.
Thanks, George. And if you have any other questions for George, you can send them in at velonewstv@competitorgroup.com.